Greetings and salutations, viewers. I'm StarPrincessHLC, and welcome to my newest review of 2015. In this playlist, I intend to be looking at some demos featured here on frankexpo.net, seeing what aspects shine and what could be improved upon in the final project. Bear in mind that these are solely my thoughts alone, and I encourage everyone to try out these games yourself and make your own judgment. With that said, here is my review of the upcoming title, Until I Have You. Until I Have You is an action platforming game still in development made in Adventure Game Studios by Dual Names, who did the design, coding, and music, and April Skies, who worked on the art design and animation. The story of the game takes place in some kind of cyberpunk dystopian future, taking inspiration from Mega Man, Blade Runner, and Evangelion. The protagonist appears to be some bizarre amalgamation of man and machine in a fancy suit, who is quite fond of committing various heists. The goal of the game is to maneuver quickly above the roofs of this mysterious city through a variety of platforms, robots, and soldiers, and attempt to find your estranged love Emily, who has been kidnapped. The controls are simple in design, but difficult to master, as everything relies on speed and skill as you rush past obstacles and pits. You aim your character with the mouse sliding either left or right as shown by a red dot that serves as your cursor. The farther the dot is from your avatar, the faster you will run. To jump, you click the right mouse button, while the left mouse button allows you to either shoot your gun or swing your baton, depending which you have equipped. To switch between your weapons, you click the center mouse button, while scrolling lets you enter a kind of bullet time stasis where you slow down time, allowing for more accurate jumps. But even that is a challenge, as sometimes your character won't jump when the button is pressed. Also, the mouse sensitivity is pretty high, sometimes making it difficult to keep control of your character. But fortunately, there's no penalty for dying, and the game autosaves whenever you reach a certain point. But do expect to be dying multiple times. The graphics are well detailed and give off a great sense of depth and atmosphere as you zoom by past the city skyline, making the world seem a lot bigger and very dark and gritty. The music is really upbeat, encouraging the player to go faster with every level, and it fits really well into the techno cyberpunk atmosphere the game is going for. The one major nitpick I wouldn't mind seeing tweaked upon completion of this game is the difficulty curve. Almost immediately after the first hurdle and brief tutorial, you're thrust into levels with a lot of challenging ledges with very little checkpoints, which for someone who is new to the genre could find things a bit frustrating. Also, perhaps having an option to use the keyboard as well as the mouse, since sometimes the mouse is a little too difficult to use when maneuvering smaller platforms. And in a few cases, I found the AI for the enemies were a little weird, where they would be either floating off in invisible platforms, or they would instantly kill me when they were facing the opposite direction. But overall, this is a really neat game that offers a lot of challenge and action while setting it in this cool futuristic landscape, and I can't wait to see where the narrative will go. If you like action-packed gameplay and are a fan of games like Mega Man and want to test your skills as an action platformer, this is a title for you. Will the release date be as speedy as the gameplay? Who knows, but I'm willing to wait and see.